Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today's prompt is called Breaking Out, and we are going to be drawing a baby chick that has broken out of its shell, and then we are going to write down a few ways that we can maybe break out of our shell, challenge ourselves a bit, go out of our comfort zone, and stuff like that. So you'll need the basic materials. You'll need a piece of paper, pencil, an eraser if you've got one, and any coloring materials. So go ahead and grab what you need and then meet me back here. Alright, so we are going to be drawing our chicken breaking out of its shell, and we're going to do that together. So like I said, use your pencil if you've got one and have an eraser handy just in case. But as all of our videos, I say there's no such thing as perfect, so don't worry about perfection. Just kind of have fun with it, okay? So we're going to start off with the egg that the little chick is breaking out of. So it's going to be like a U shape. And it can be as big or as little as you want. No right or wrong way to do it. Kind of a U shape on the bottom of your page. Like that. Okay. And then once you've done that U shape, we're gonna kind of create the broken edges that the chick has come out of. So in a similar U shape, so if you want to do lightly a U shape along there, you're gonna create like a jagged line for how the shell has cracked. Something like that. And you can add some extra little cracks in there if you like, whatever you like. Okay, so there's our little shell. Now we're gonna have the egg or the chick coming out. So we're gonna do a similar shape, like a rounded egg shape almost, coming out of the shell. Kind of like that. All right. And then we're going to draw some guidelines just to determine where we're going to do the facial features. This is optional, but it might be helpful just for me to describe whereabouts to draw things. So you're going to do like a little X or a cross on there. And these lines will be erased later, so do them nice and lightly. Again, if you don't want to do them, that's fine. I will do my best to describe how to draw everything. So the beak is going to go right below the center line. It can be triangular shape, diamond shape, whatever kind of shape you would like your chick's beak to be. I'm going to do more of a diamond shape, like that. And then the eyes are going to go, they can go like right on top of the line or kind of cross it a little bit. Again, totally depends on what you want to do. So these, like I was saying, they're just guidelines. So how you want to draw it is way more important than how I'm drawing it or how I'm telling you to draw it. All right, so I've got some eyeballs. You can give them some eyelashes if you like. All right, and then we're gonna add some little wings coming off of our bird. So the wing is going to kind of finish pretty close to the shell here. And again, you can do them however you like. I'm going to do them just kind of like the same way you would do clouds or butterfly wings, just kind of with rounded edges like that. Same thing on the other side. Something like that. They don't have to be the same on either side. And then you can give your birdie a little kind of tuft of hair on the top if you like. Something like that, and then you can erase the line there. If you want to have the top part of the shell still hanging on to your chickadee, you can for sure draw that as well. So you just add kind of a similar shape to the bottom over top of his head. And then you create that broken line. And then everything underneath of that shell is going to get erased because the shell's over top. So if you had some hair under there, you can move the hair over. So maybe I'll do that. Give him some side hair. And again, you can add some extra cracks in there. Like that. And then you can erase these lines, these crosses that we don't need anymore. And you've got your little chickadee breaking out of its shell. So now you guys can go ahead and color it however you like, and then we'll come back and we will talk about how we can break out of our own shells. Okay? All right, so we have our little chickadee drawn and colored. Now, the next thing that I want you to do is start thinking about what are some ways that you can break out and challenge yourself in your life, whether that's for self-improvement or simply for trying something new. or out of curiosity, or out of fear, facing those fears. What are some ways that you would be willing or open to kind of challenging yourself and breaking out of your normal habits and routine, if that makes sense? So think about things that you've always wanted to do, maybe things that you've always wanted to try, or the person that you want to become. And then what are some ways that you can work towards that and challenge yourself? Okay, so you can write these things out, you can draw them, represent them however you like, and you can write it anywhere on the page around your little chickadee who has broken through his or her shell. Okay? All right, so you should have a list of 1, maybe 2, maybe 7, maybe 20 things, however many things that you wanted to write down, of things and ways that you can kind of break out of your shell, improve yourself, try new things, just kind of either get yourself out of a rut or grow further in whatever way that you wanted to use this prompt. There's no wrong way to have taken it. Some of the things that I wrote personally, ways that I can break out of my own shell, practice public speaking. I am terrified of public speaking. Even doing this YouTube video is hard, and I'm just talking to a screen, even though I know it's all of you. Be more confident, don't be afraid to fail. Take time to learn new things. So for me, I want to learn a few new languages. I want to learn sign language. I want to learn some more Cantonese. I also really want to learn some business stuff. And don't worry about what other people think. Just kind of do you and be more confident in what I'm doing. So those are a few of the things that I wrote. And yeah, I basically just wanted this to be a prompt to remind you that there's always room to grow, to improve, to challenge yourself. And sometimes we kind of get comfortable, which there's nothing wrong with, but sometimes it's fun to add a little bit of a challenge to our life. And again, don't add challenges that make your life seem hard, but add challenges that make your life seem fun and exciting. So things that you're interested in. And yeah, so that is everything for our breaking out prompt. Thank you guys again for joining. I will see you on Friday for our last Easter prompt.